This community update was brought to you by Multicultural. As social services across Canada face surging demands, Winnipeg's United Way is grappling with a growing waitlist for winter supplies. The organization urgently needs community support to meet the needs of families bracing for the winter ahead. Unusually mild November weather may have delayed winter preparations, but colder temperatures will bring an urgent need for clothing. Melissa Burgess, Senior Manager of Engagement Initiatives at United Way Winnipeg, says the situation is critical.
We're getting a lot of calls now from people who are, wondering how they're going to get their winter gear for themselves or for their kids.
Each year, United Way Winnipeg provides around 6,000 articles of winter clothing. This year, with insufficient donations of mitts, coats, and boots, the wait list of requests has grown to over 300, representing more than 1,000 individual items.
We're in a bit of a pickle right now because there's a ton of items that we are out of, and that means that we've got just orders piling up.
Koats for Kids is one of many programs supported by the United Way, with the organization serving as the city's community fund for 125 agencies and programs. However, rising demand is straining resources.
It's about every 13 seconds that people are going to one of the agencies that United Way funds to seek out support. And so that could be a kid going to an after-school program. That could be a parent going to get, some supports with, parenting classes or, meal kits or something like that. Accessing counseling, looking for job employment. Any one of those things, but every day there's thousands of people who are reaching out to these organizations to get support.
The 2024 National Advisory Council on Poverty report reveals a 3.5% increase in poverty from 2020 to 2022, leaving 1.4 million more Canadians struggling. According to Canada Helps, 1 in 5 people in Canada turned to charitable services for basic needs in 2023. Of those, nearly 70% were using services for the first time. While immediate support is vital, Burgess stresses that systemic changes need to be made.
The demand has just increased, especially over the last few years. And so agencies are struggling to keep up with that demand, but also, have their regular programming and regular activities that they need to tend to as well. And so in some cases, they're having to shift gears to really just meet people with where they're at and help them get those basic needs. But that's a Band-Aid solution. We really want to be seeing, a long-term end to some of these challenges. People shouldn't be struggling to find food. People shouldn't be struggling to have their needs met and have a roof over their head. And so while it's great that organizations are stepping up and helping to address some of these needs, we need to find some more long-term solutions so that we don't have people in those situations in the first place.
As a community funder, United Way is in a unique position to collaborate with businesses, nonprofits, government, and other sectors to drive collective impact and meaningful change. Efforts like the Food Security Network and programs like Huddle Manitoba are examples of innovative approaches to address the ongoing challenges Manitobans face. Anyone seeking aid can utilize 211 Manitoba, a phone service and online resource that people can use to connect to government and social services through the province. You're listening to U Radio, where diverse voices connect. Stay tuned for more stories and insights that matter. With U Multicultural and the Local Journalism Initiative, I'm Ryan Funk.